Hello and welcome back to NASA News. I'm your anchor Reese Daly and here are the weekly announcements. First, more colleges are visiting NASA. October 25th, Framingham University and Emerson College. Then on Monday, October 28th, we have four: the University of New England, College of Charleston, Syracuse University, and Pratt Institute. Let it be noted that Pratt will only be visiting virtually. Then, next Tuesday, we have Landmark College and UMass Boston, and lastly on Thursday, Halloween, we have Springfield College. More colleges are visiting after this and will be covered on the next episode. If you need community service hours, check out the NASA website. There are lots of opportunities. Also, the Animal Rescue League in Brewster near the Orleans line needs donations. Things such as food and beds are the most desired items. This has been your announcements. Our lineup for this week goes as follows. First, we have our top story, drama doings. Then we have Wilson Kerhavy with our High Five Student of the Week, followed by Shakir Cross with the weekly sports profile. Next is Trivia Pop-In with Sophia Podolsky and Tech Department Check-In. In the second half of the show is Things to Do, Street Talk, and lastly, an extra special report on spooky books in the library. This has been your lineup. I'm Reese Daly and enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm Owen Libby here with our top story today, which is about the drama department. I'm here with Fiona McRae. How's the play going?
The play's going great. We're doing Much Ado About Nothing, which is a Shakespeare show. It's a comedy, and there's romance in it too. There's two couples. It's a lot of fun. It's a difficult kind of language to memorize, but it's going well. And we have a really great cast.
Great. Do you know anything about the process of the new auditorium being built?
Yeah, I think we were trying to have it for November, but it got pushed back a little bit. I think we wanted it actually like at the beginning of the school year, but it got pushed back to November, and it's to be determined whether we'll have it by early December, which is when our play would go on, so we might be having to do it at a local theater instead of our own.
Is there anything else that the drama department's doing?
We're doing a haunted house in the next week or so, which is going to be at the Preservation Hall in Wellfleet. I think we're going to do kind of a vampire theme. I got to go on a tour of the Pres Hall last week, which was fun, and I think we're going to work there this Saturday, writing a script, setting things up. We're also going to try to do a couple open mics throughout the school year to raise money where kids can do songs or little scenes, things like that.
Anything else you'd like to say about the drama department?
It's a lot of fun. You should try it out if you want to, and come see our stuff. It's really great.
All right, thank you.
I'm Sophia Podolsky, interviewing Nia Wittenauer about the NASA Drama Club's Haunted House. So, what's going on with the Haunted House?
So every year the NASA Drama Department runs a haunted house, and this year we're going to be doing it at the Preservation Hall in Wellfleet, which we're really excited about.
So, what preparations are you guys doing for that?
So we're going to have a couple meetings, one this week so that everyone knows how to get involved, and then we're going to have a couple work days over in Wellfleet at the Press Hall where we work on setting everything up and assigning roles and writing a script.
So, when and where is the...
So, like I said, it's at the Preservation Hall, and I think we're going to be doing 2 walkthroughs of the haunted house on the 29th and the 30th of October.
And how can people visit the haunted house?
So, if you want to come visit it, you can come to Wellfleet on those dates, and I think we're going to be doing tickets at the door most likely, and it's really fun. We're going to be outside and on both floors, maybe like a vampire theme we're thinking. It's going to be a lot of fun, and if you want some Halloween activity, you should totally come check it out.
Okay, so thanks, and come check out the haunted house.
Yeah.
I'm Sophia Podolsky, handling this week's Trivia Pop-In. 3 questions. 1. How did Edgar Allan Poe die? 2. Who did the monster kill in Mary Shelley's famous novel Frankenstein? And 3. What's the most commonly used poison?
Hello, I'm Reese Daly with Department Check-In. I'm here with Miss Orlandella. So Miss Orlandella, can you tell us what new and exciting things are going on in your department?
Sure. We were lucky enough to go to the MassQ conference last week, so 3 of us were represented from the department. Lots to learn there. MassQ stands for Massachusetts Computer Using Educators. It's at Gillette Stadium. It's an enormous conference. It's great. It's 2 days worth of learning about all the latest things. So what I spent a lot of time on is artificial intelligence and school policies around artificial intelligence. So we're going to be really improving that aspect too.
That's
So
good.
yeah, that's a good one. And what else? Oh, our Ms. Jen Mullen, she presented at MassQ, so that was a nice
Oh.
feather in the cap for Nauset High School. So
Definitely.
yeah, talking about the Library Media Center as a career lab. So that
Yeah.
was a great opportunity for us. So really we're just riding that MassQ wave. We're trying to, since we learned so much, now our jobs are to make sure that we can really spread the word, everything we learn, to kind of make sure that we're not just keeping it just with us. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I think I'd say that's the biggest thing happening right now with us.
Well, thank you very much. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, have an awesome day. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Wilson Kerhavy, here with High Five Student of the Week, Emily Carr. Emily, you do a lot of art. Is there a medium you're most confident in or work with the most?
I would say I work with graphite the most, and I'm most confident with graphite, but I'm getting into painting more.
Is there one that you're working with right now in the moment?
Right now I'm working with graphite and colored pencils.
What type of piece are you working on? Landscape, portrait?
And we're making in portfolio class portraits through objects, like so what objects represent you.
Nice. And how long have you been working with either of these?
I would say I've been in like art classes since 2nd grade around then. So I've been taking art classes at PAM or otherwise since like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Do you plan to continue this career in college?
I don't really plan to continue with a career in art, but I think it'll always be a hobby.
Nice. And do you have any other comments or things to add?
No.
Would you recommend this class to people?
Definitely, it's a really fun class. You get to go on a lot of field trips.
Nice. Well, congratulations on being High Five Student of the Week.
Thank you.
High five.
Hello everybody, my name is Shakir Cross and this is Sport Profile. I'm here with Abby Porras to ask her some questions about her field hockey season. Is field hockey something you see yourself doing in the future?
Maybe in college I could play club or something, but I'm not like recruited or anything, so I'm not like on a varsity team. But maybe.
Yeah. What was the funniest thing you saw in the game?
Probably like one of my teammates, Cleo, like falling or something. She was a little clumsy, but she kind of throws herself around, so yeah.
If you could change your position on the field, what position would you take?
Well, right now I play center forward, but sometimes I play center mid, so if I had to change it, I would probably play center mid.
Did you learn any new skills this season?
I don't think I learned any like new skills, but I think I like improved the skills I already had.
Yeah. What would you like to do the next time you play?
So we play on Thursday. First of all, I hope we win, but maybe get a goal, some assists, just play well overall, probably.
Yeah. Thank you. My name is Shakir Cross and this is Sports Profile.
Hello, and I'm here with Miss Mullen, who's going to tell us about some spooky reads for this October. So Miss Mullen, can you tell us about some of these books on the table?
Sure can. So if you're looking for your next read and you like spooky or horror, we have a selection out here for the month of October. I'm just going to highlight last year's Teen Choice Book Award winner, which is The Weight of Blood by Tiffany Jackson. Outstanding. Man-Made Monsters. And of course the classics. We have several Stephen King novels for you. We have some new manga. If you are into graphic novels or manga, this might be a really good read for you as well. And then I just have some fun facts and trivia about horror authors. And I have some information if you want to learn a little bit more about how spooky books, horror books are often amongst the most challenged and banned books that we see in the United States. So come check out the books that we have.
Well, it's very interesting. Thank you, Miss Mullen, and come down to the library. And I'm here with Olivia, who's doing an independent study and writing her own book. So Olivia, can you tell us about the book you're writing?
To put it in simplest terms, I would say it's a murder mystery set on Cape Cod around Halloween. So kind of perfect for the time.
Definitely. Well, can you give us a little sneak peek of the book?
Sure. Here's the opening to chapter 1. Chapter 1, The Sharp Winds. I'll read like 4 sentences.
Sure.
To say that autumn just tears summer asunder would be a disservice to its majesty. Unlike winter and summer, autumn opts for trickery and duplicity instead of abrasiveness. It hides in the corn mazes and lurks at the end of the apple orchard. And then there's like a whole other like paragraph about that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Well, I think that sounds very good so far.
So,
when is this book coming out?
let's say 2029 maybe?
All
I
right.
don't know.
Well, thank you very much, Olivia.
Thank
and this has
you.
been your extra report.
Hi, this is Marley Drider here with
Sophie Moore.
and this is Things to Do. Firstly, activities. If art is something that you enjoy looking at, check out the annual 8x8 Fall Fundraiser Exhibition and Sale at the Falmouth Art Center. Every year, the Falmouth Art Center hosts this event where 8x8 wood panels are given to artists, and they are allowed to use any material to create an original piece on the panels, which are then exhibited from November 1st through November 19th in their Longer Parton Gallery. Next, one of the most quintessential aspects that makes up the Cape Cod fall aesthetic is a cranberry bog. And Massachusetts Cranberries provides people the opportunity to tour one of the 300 historic cranberry farms here on the Cape. A group of farmers who work on the bogs themselves will give a group of 15 people an hour-and-a-half long tour. Your guide will discuss the yearly cycle of cranberry growing, the methods of harvesting, and give you some insight on being a cranberry farmer. And there will be plenty of time for questions and discussion throughout the tour. You will leave the tour with a cranberry goodie bag, so check it out. Now on to movies.
This week, I'm doing things a little different. I'll be sharing with you some movie recommendations I've gotten, along with things I've recently watched that I enjoyed. First, I'll be talking about Knives Out. Knives Out has been around for a couple years at this point. However, I just recently got to see it for the first time last weekend. I'm a big fan of murder mysteries, so I don't know how this fell under my radar for so long. Suppose you are like how I was and haven't seen this film. In that case, the story goes as follows. After the death of famous crime novelist Harlan Thrombey is ruled a suicide, famed detective Benoit Blanc is anonymously hired to investigate any foul play involved. Detective Blanc must now sift through lies and deceit to uncover the truth about Mr. Thrombey's death. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie and recommend it to anybody who hasn't seen it. Next, I'll be talking about Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge is a war film that has been recommended to me numerous times, but is still something I haven't gotten around to seeing. This film, starring Andrew Garfield, is a true story about a World War II soldier who refuses to touch a weapon because of his religion. We follow him and his story as he's ostracized for refusing to be violent and instead opting for a pacifist stance as a medic. The story sounds truly inspiring and can be found to rent or buy on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, and YouTube.
This has been Things to Do.
Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to NASA News. We're doing your Street Talk for this week. I'm Tyler Smith, and this is John Ellis and John. Let's go see what people have to say about what their favorite Halloween costume is. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Miss Cameron and Miss Stewart. Do you know what you're going to be for Halloween this year?
Well, we've got some ideas. So the guidance department has traditionally done some group costumes that we like to reveal on Halloween, of course. So we've been knocking around a couple. What have we done? Yeah, what have we done in the past that's been
101 Dalmatians.
The Dalmatians one year.
Yep. We have done.
We've done a pumpkin patch.
Some M&Ms.
One year we were M&Ms.
Yep.
So we're looking for. We're considering a couple different group costume options.
Do you have any ideas?
But
anyone out there have some ideas?
One in particular may be interactive with the student body. Kind of getting a little creative and having everybody play a role.
So if you don't follow our department on Instagram yet, give us a follow. Nauset School Counseling.
What would you say is your favorite costume that you guys have worn as a group?
I don't know. So I think 101 Dalmatians was pretty good. We were all Dalmatians, and then Mr. White dressed up as Cruella de Vil, and he nailed that. So that was a pretty good one.
Definitely the best.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I'm here with the Powerpuff Girls. What are you going to be for Halloween this year?
We are going to be the Powerpuff Girls.
Why did you choose this as your costume?
Because there were 3 of us, so
we wanted to be
3
superheroes.
Powerpuff Girls, right? Not all superheroes wear tights. Some wear pretty dresses.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm here with
Julia Forgioni.
And what is your favorite Halloween costume and what are you wearing this year?
My favorite Halloween costume is probably a mummy. And this year I think I'm going to be a pirate.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm here with Delaney. You know what you're going to be for Halloween this year?
I'm gonna be Big Justice with AJ and Big Justice.
Why did you choose that to be your costume?
Because I love the song We Bring the Boom.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm here with Isaac. Isaac, what's your favorite Halloween costume?
Last year I went as the character Hedwig from the movie Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and that was a lot of fun.
What are you going to be this year?
I think I'm going to go as Bob Dylan.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'm here with Mrs. Peters. Mrs. Peters, what's your favorite Halloween costume?
So I have a part of one of the favorite ones I've ever made before right here. Several years ago, my husband was the Mad Hatter, and this is the hat that we made. It's like a lampshade and a bunch of stuff hot glued together. Probably one of my favorites.
It's pretty nice.
Thanks.
What are you going to be this year?
I don't know. The clock is ticking, and I haven't started constructing. I really wanted to be like a potato bug. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
No.
Like a roly-poly. Those little gray bugs.
Oh, yeah.
But quite a bit of building to get that done, and I don't know if I'll pull it off for this year, so to be determined.
Okay,
Thanks.
I'm here with Sebastian Diaz. What are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm gonna wear a ski mask with like a skull face and some skull gloves, so maybe like a skull type person kind of thing.
Why did you choose that costume?
Because I thought it'd be the sickest costume to wear this year, because I didn't really think of anything else, you know? I mean, it's the best I could do.
Okay, well thank you very much, Sebastian. Have a good day. I'm here with Grace. What are you going to be for Halloween this year?
I'm gonna be Cody from Surf's Up to Penguin.
Why did you choose that?
Because it's like my favorite movie.
Okay, thank you very much. That was your street talk for the week. If I were to have to answer the question, I would probably have to say Winnie the Pooh. What about you? One year I was Donkey Kong, and that's my favorite costume.
I'm probably Sonic.
Thank you.
I'm Sophie Podolsky, back with the answers to this week's Trivia Pop-In. How did Edgar Allan Poe die? Well, the truth is, we don't really know. Scientists have suggested the causes might be alcohol poisoning, epilepsy, brain swelling, tuberculosis, heart disease, diabetes, or even possibly rabies. The most common poisoning in cases of accidental poisoning is carbon monoxide, but by far the most common poisons used in murder are thallium and arsenic. In Mary Shelley's infamous novel Frankenstein, the monster the protagonist Victor Frankenstein creates kills 4 people. His 6-year-old brother William, Justine the housekeeper, his best friend Henry Clerval, and his love interest Elizabeth. I'm Sophie Podolsky, and I'll see you in November.